Okay, as with any 3D print, it starts with the design. Actually mic'd up the original knob I had, and I got the hole. I made the hole slightly undersized, so it kind of cuts threads into it when you thread it onto the actual shaft off the clock. And as you can see, I did the same kind of 12-point setup that our original knob had, and made it a little bit thicker though, so there's no worry about it cracking in your hands. So that's the design, and I'll show you the print shortly. Okay, this here's a rebuilt cluster that I did for the 4-door, and the stem was kind of, the threads must have been really poor on it, because the original clock knob I had would not stay on. It was just sliding on and off. So the threads on the stem must have been chewed up. This is one that I just printed a little bit smaller, the center hole. And it was very difficult to get this on, but it is on now. I can actually, move the clock, pull out the stem, and move the clock. As you can see, and the stem is on there. It's seated firmly all the way down. There's no threads exposed on the stem, so I consider this one finished. Okay, this is an NOS clock that I have. The reason I'm not using this one with the better stem is because the actual housing is for a cluster with gauges, so the holes are in a different location, and I don't want to run the risk of trying to pry these off, because sometimes when you do that they break. The little tabs break. So anyway, this stem is in very nice condition. I don't know if you can see that. The threads are nice, and I'm going to thread the replacement nut on there, clock knob I should say. Try to hold it in place so it doesn't spin. You can see it's threading on there quite nicely, and I'm going to go until it stops, and it's stopped. So now, as you can see, when I pull this out, it's easy to adjust the time, and if you have to remove this, you could, even if it were mounted in a cluster. There's a flat area on either side of the stem. If you do pull it out, you could get a needle nose in there. You just got to be careful not to scratch your lens on your cluster. But you can, at that point, once you hold it in place, you can unscrew this. So there's no threads actually cut into the 3D print. The hole is just the right size where it's nice and tight, and it kind of threads itself in there as you're going along.
Please give us a like and subscribe to the channel for notifications on this project's progress and other how-to videos. Thanks!